wow. What did we walk into?
Is it dinner time?
You walked in on dinner time. We got pizza here. We got the whole family.
Oh, look at
Oh,
you.
nice. Look at this stallion.
What's his name?
Her name's Lucia.
Her name,
See,
right.
you always mess that up. It's
I
like
know,
telling somebody, oh, when do you do? And they're not.
I
So
know.
you don't do that.
I know.
I know.
Welcome to our show. This is Dr. Scott Cohen. My name is Sebastian Maniscalco. Now, we understand you guys got a question about little baby sleeping on her stomach at 6 months. Are you asking if that's okay, or what's the exact question?
Yeah, so she started rolling about a month ago, and she just started, and it was like right after that she slept on her stomach, and she was barely confident with it. And it's like she just sleeps like face planted down, like her mouth and her nose are covered. And me and Laura are kind of the differencing of opinion, and she thinks it's all right because she can confidently roll. It freaks me out though. Like it makes me think that she might be able to suffocate. So I find myself just going in there all the time to check on her, and I find conflicting opinions online as well too. Like some say that it's fine if they can confidently roll, and then some say they shouldn't sleep on their stomachs until a year.
Yeah. How old is she?
She'll be 7 months in a week.
Great. So this is a very common concern of parents as soon as they start rolling. I had the same thing with my daughter, around actually 4 months, I'd put her down on her back, walk out, she'd roll on her stomach. As a concerned father and pediatrician, I'd walk in, roll her back on her back, walk out, she'd roll on her stomach. Well, how do you do that all night anyways? It's just impossible, but it's nerve-wracking, and I watched her the first couple nights on my camera. In reality, we always start a child on their back in general. And after 4 months, we want to get rid of any swaddle. She shouldn't be swaddled. No weighted sleep sacks. No straight jackets. So either pajamas free, or they could do a sleep sack if their arms are free on her back to start. No loose blankets, no pillows, no bumpers, nothing impinging. And then the truth is, any position she finds herself in, she's safe to stay in as long as she gets there on her own and there's nothing impinging her getting back. You want to do crazy amounts of tummy time during the day so she's comfortable in that position. So she looks around, goes back to sleep. My daughter, same thing, would sleep with her face straight down in the mattress. And I was like, why do you have to? So I used to go and tilt her head to the side. But in reality, if she's able to roll, the risk of SIDS is really dropped off. And honestly, logistically, it's very hard because you can't keep flipping her every time. So you want to decrease anything that can increase your risk. So the loose blankets, pillows, bumpers. Always put her to sleep on her back, even if you know as you walk away she's going to roll on her stomach. But then if she gets in that position, she's safe to stay there.
So I think, Laura, you win.
Wait, is that what Laura said?
That's what Laura says. She feels fine with it. I don't know. It just freaks me out. Like her.
No, I agree.
Mouth.
But do what you feel comfortable with. If going in and tilting her, you tilt her, right? You want to be safe. Make sure she's got a normal, firm mattress. She's in her crib, so she's got room to move around, all those other things. Thankfully, the incidence of SIDS, even though SIDS is technically up to a year, the incidence of SIDS really drops off after 6 months. And a lot has to do with the ability to move and the neurodevelopment. So,
Yeah, I was like yourself, where I feel there's a parent in the relationship that worries more than the other parent, right? In this case, I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name, bro.
It's Alex.
Alex. So Alex seems to be the worrier. Am I correct?
I would say for the most part.
Okay. Same with me in my relationship. I would be always going in to see if the kids were alive, right? No matter if they were sleeping on their stomach. I just need to go in and look and to see if the chest was moving up and down to know that, okay, I can now go to sleep. Because the fear for most young parents
100%.
is the kid passing away, right? We just want to keep the kid alive. And we don't know what we're doing. No one, I'm sure you didn't know what the hell was going on the first time she flipped over and she's face down in a mattress and you're like, what the hell's going on? Can she breathe or whatnot? There's certain people like Laura who could just throw that out the window and go, it's okay. That's my wife. She's like, that's okay. Everything's going to be fine. And it's a balance, I think. If it makes you comfortable to keep going in, even after this call, to go in there and straighten her out every now and then, then go. It's whatever makes the parent
100%.
comfortable.
100%.
Well, listen, we really appreciate you guys joining us today on the show, and we wish you the best with the little baby girl there.
It's a great question because a lot of people have that. So it helped out a lot of people.
Yeah, thank you so much.
All right,
we
guys.
Appreciate it.
You got it.
Nice meeting you.
Enjoy
Nice
your
to meet
dinner.
you, beautiful daughter.
The opinions expressed in this program are not intended as professional medical advice, as a diagnosis, as a treatment protocol, or as a substitute for professional medical advice from your physician. Please consider your own medical history and consult with your own physician for your specific healthcare and/or medical needs and about your concerns for yourself and your family.